Are the New York Yankees contenders or pretenders who are three rookies who are going to make the biggest impact for their teams? And is Shohei Ohtani the next Pete Rose? Find out the answer to all three of those questions in the first episode of Blake Around the Bases.
A 40-70 season. Leaps. No hitter for Framber Valdez. Down goes Anderson. It's a cycle.
The New York Yankees finished last season 82-80. Not bad of a record, but they only finished fourth in the NL East behind the Toronto Blue Jays, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Tampa Bay Rays. So are they contenders or are they just pretenders? Let's go ahead and talk about it. This team had a massive offseason, and it all started via the San Diego Padres. They went out and acquired Trent Grisham and Juan Soto from the Padres for a massive haul to beef up the outfield that also still includes Aaron Judge, the former MVP. They also acquired Alex Verdugo from the rival Boston Red Sox to complete that pairing of Verdugo, Soto, and Judge, with Grisham backing them up. But the lineup isn't really the biggest question for me. It's the pitching. Garrett Cole is suffering from elbow discomfort and edema, and that leaves their rotation, in my opinion, kind of weak. Carlos Rodon is now the second option. 2023, he had a terrible first year in the Bronx, going 3-8 with a 6.85 ERA, giving up 49 earned runs and a negative .8 WAR. Nestor Cortez is coming off rotator cuff strains as well. He had 12 starts, going 5-2 with a 4.97 ERA, a 1.2 WHIP, and a .5 WAR. Not necessarily terrible, but not the season he had in 2022 where he was an all-star. They also signed Marcus Stroman from the Chicago Cubs, who's coming off an all-star season with the Cubbies, to a 2-year, $37 million deal in the offseason, where he went 10-9 with a 3.95 ERA, 1.2 WHIP, and 1.6 WAR. So if Garrett Cole is out for the foreseeable at least 2 months, and according to ESPN's Buster Only, it could be the whole season if he gets put up to the IL and he's not progressing how he wants to with his recovery. Then that leaves two spots open. Now, who's going to fill those two spots? There have been a couple names floating around, Heel. I forget his first name, but he's officially made the opening day roster. He's going to make the roster. He's going to be one, and then there's a couple veterans in the mix as well. Domingo Germán, who threw the perfect game no-hitter last year, is gone. He is not back. But like I said, injuries are going to really affect this team. Garrett Cole, like I said, could be done for the year eventually. DJ LeMahieu, their starting third baseman now, is going to start the season on the IL. He hasn't progressed through a spring training injury how he wants to. Jason Dominguez, one of their top prospects who got some playing time last year, is also hurt. He's going to start the season on the IL. So when you look at this lineup, there's a lot of holes. Obviously, Judge and Stanton are there. They should be fine. Giancarlo Stanton is coming off a down year average-wise. Still was pretty productive, but he batted below the Mendoza line in 2023. Oswaldo Cabrera now takes over the third base spot for opening day with some backup there. Anthony Rizzo is ever aging. He has been fine, but he's just getting older and older as time passes on. Anthony Volpe didn't have the rookie season he or Yankees fans wanted him to have, so he's going to need a big progression, and as well as catcher. There's going to be a new starting catcher, Austin Wells, the rookie, and his backup. Probably there's going to be a hole in that spot. And the biggest thing for the Yankees is, like I said, they went 82-80 last season and finished fourth in the NL East. The Rays, Orioles, Blue Jays, all are up there for contention. Even the Red Sox, if they want to. This could be a complete five-team race for the division this year if the Red Sox play up the par and get better. So do I think the Yankees are pretenders or contenders? They are pretenders in my eyes. And it's not necessarily because of talent. It's just The injuries are going to be concerning. There's still a lot of holes in this lineup, and they're playing in a stacked NL East where the Orioles will still rule. And if I have to get to someone for a wild card spot out of the division, I'm looking at the Rays and the Blue Jays over them. Who are the 3 rookies who are going to have the biggest impacts for their teams? Now, of course, guys like Evan Carter and Wyatt Langford exist. Pete Crow Armstrong and Paul Skeens will eventually make their way up once they pass through the majors again and get a little more cost. But I'm not looking at them. I'm talking about 3 under-the-radar guys who can make a big impact immediately because they have made the opening day roster. So the first one I'm going to look at is from the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that's Jared Jones. He was a 2022 second-round pick by the Pirates. He is the 3rd ranked prospect in their organization. In spring training, he has been lights out. 13.2 innings pitched with 1 win, 8 hits, 3 runs, all unearned. So he has a 0 ERA and 13 Ks. In his career in the minors, he is 13-22. Now, while the record may not be there, this guy still shoves a 4.31 ERA with 391 Ks and only a batting average of .238 allowed to opposing hitters. If you look at his pitch mix, it is deadly. It's a 96 mile per hour fastball that goes multiple ways throughout the zone, and it's flirted with triple digits over the past. Is an upper 80s sweeping slider and a low 80s curve, and a changeup that's his 4th pitch, which he doesn't really use a lot, but has gotten better throughout every year. So in a questionable Pirates rotation that features Mitch Keller and then some veterans and new guys, Jared Jones is immediately going to come in as potentially the 2nd best option and make an immediate impact. The second, we're going to the AL Central, and we are looking at Colt Keith, the second baseman from the Detroit Tigers. He was a 2022 5th round pick. In his minors career, he is a career 300, 382, and 512 hitter in the minors with a .894 OPS. That includes 60 doubles, 11 triples, and 38 homers. His swing is so nice. He's very consistent. He's able to make contact easily, go opposite field, go pull side, go middle of the field. He can do it all. He's a 22nd ranked prospect in the top 100 and the 2nd in the Tigers organization behind Max Clark. And this Tigers team needs a hitter like Keith desperately. They were 27th in average last year, 26th in OBP, 28th in slugging and OPS, and 26th in RBIs. The AL Central is pretty open. A lot of people are hot on the Tigers, even myself. I think the Tigers, if they put everything together, if they have a really good offense and they improve on these, their pitching should be fine. But their offense needs to step up. And I think if Colt Keith can immediately make an impact with this team with guys like Torkelson, who's rebounding, Riley Green, Willie Castro, the Tigers can make some noise, and Colt Keith can be one of the biggest reasons for that. And the 3rd and final rookie I'm looking at is Jackson Chourio. He's a 20-year-old Venezuelan outfielder, and this is a name that has been floating around discussion boards, social media, Brewers fandom for a while. In 2022, he had a 288, 342, 538 slash line with 20 homers and 16 steals across 3 levels. And that was all before completing his age 18 season. He was under 18 when he was putting up these numbers. In 2023, he had 22 homers and 44 steals across AA, AAA, in which he became the 5th 2040 teenager in the minors since 1958 and the 1st since Braves All-Star Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2017. So these 3 guys are going to be some names to look out for. If you play fantasy baseball, I suggest picking these guys up. They're going to be here for a long time, and they're going to have a big impact. Shohei Ohtani has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, in my opinion. And the $700 million man for the Dodgers has begun the 2024 campaign in bad light. Immediately after the Dodgers 5-2 victory versus the Padres at Seoul, his longtime best friend and translator that has been with him since he was on the Angels, Ippy Mizuhara, was fired for quote-unquote massive threat. It was reported that millions were stolen from Ohtani to use on gambling and the estimated withdrawals of $500,000 to make up for an alleged $4.5 million in gambling debt for Mizuhara. Shohei publicly went to the media on Monday the 25th, and didn't answer any questions, but this is what he had to say. Ippy has been stealing from my account and has told lies. It was also reported that Ippy admitted to stealing money and sending it to a bookmaker. Ohtani said that he has never participated with a bookmaker. He has never bet on any sports like baseball or any other sports. It was reported that he was a big soccer gambler, baseball gambler as well, but he has denied all of those claims. And also, Ippy lied about graduating from UC Riverside in 2007 for the Angels media guide. And the school has even come out and said that there is no record of that he never attended there, he didn't graduate from there. So we don't know. Again, this was a guy that was Shohei Ohtani's lifelong best friend from, I believe it was middle school is when they formed this friendship. And throughout his entire baseball career, Ippy was there. He joined him with the Angels. Everyone loved him. Los Angeles Angels players, staff, same thing with Dodgers players and staff. Everybody loved Ippy. But again, he is now apparently the focus of Shohei Ohtani's gambling concerns. It's not Ohtani. It seems to be Ippy. But let me know. Do you think Shohei Ohtani is the next Pete Rose? Do you think this is all on Ippy? I put out a poll on Twitter, and you guys seem to thought it was Ippy. So there's still, I feel like, a lot more that needs to come out on this situation. I feel like we're not still getting the full truth. But I do believe Shohei is innocent, at least for now, unless something else comes out that is overarching, alarming, that proves it was Shohei, and Shohei is just trying to cover himself up through his former interpreter. But I think Shohei is innocent in a way. So let me know down in the comments, do you think the Yankees are pretenders or contenders? Do you think these three rookies are going to make a big impact? Do you think Shohei Ohtani is innocent? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you never miss a video from the TWSN team. I'm Blake Flynn. Thank you for watching.